Oh my God. Okay, you already know what it is. J.Maroon, Tex Ekness.
What's going on?
We got
everybody?
John Lennon on the line. We're going crazy right now. This is the conversation, sir. Let's start with how the song
Well,
began.
this is a song about the women's problem. It was written by Yoko and I.
Okay, we know
the
that
song
one.
is called Woman is the Nigger of the World.
Right.
And obviously there was a few people that reacted strangely to it.
Yeah.
So usually they were white and male.
Well, understandably so, Mr. Lennon. I have to say, as a white male myself, just hearing the word is a little jarring, especially coming from another white man. Can you explain maybe your, I don't know, inspiration?
I'll tell you the story of how it came about.
Okay.
In 1969, I put it on the cover of the single so that it helps explain it.
Yeah,
Yoko did an interview with a woman about the woman's problem, and I didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
And then I noticed the cover. It was called Nova. It's an English woman's magazine like McCall's or something like that. And the first time I heard about it was I saw it on the cover of McCall's like that, and it sort of said
jeez.
she, woman is the nigger of the world.
Yeah.
Well, at the time I was more of a chauvinist than I am now, and I must say I was thinking, well, come on, what about this and what about that? And I argued about it.
Sir, do you have any?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, seeing something like that would be
crazy.
Yeah. So, what did it? You know, like, did you look in
what
words?
your thoughts for yourself, man?
Yeah, like what did you
I
feel?
had to, find out about myself and my attitude
obviously,
to women.
for sure, right?
And this phrase of hers kept coming to my head.
What?
Woman is the nigger of the world. Woman is the
Stop
nigger.
this,
No, I
stop
think she
this,
is.
John.
She's
Yeah.
the slave of the slaves. That's what.
Okay,
Collins
first of
said.
all, I love you because you're a Beatles kid, and I'll do it forever. But you know what I'm saying? We can't do this forever in terms of the N-word stuff because it's changed, sir. Please tell me why.
We tried to write together the whole story.
I know.
As best we could in a 3
I know
or 4
you
minute
did, but
song.
still, okay.
And it's called "Woman is the Nigger of the World."
I understand
the stations
that.
were saying, "Well, we're not going to play this because it says nigger and a white man shouldn't say it." All my black friends feel I have quite a right to say it because they understand it.
Sorry, I have to interject one more time, Mr. Lennon. It just kind of sounds like very cliche coming from a white guy and talking about race, especially black people, and justifying saying the word because he has a quote-unquote black friend. I mean, there's got to be more to it than that.
Strangely enough, the chairman of the Black Caucus, that great guy, Congressman Ron Dellum, he came out with this, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
If you define niggers as someone whose lifestyle is defined by others, whose opportunities are defined by others, whose role in society is defined by others, then good news. You don't have to be black to be a nigger in this society. Most of the people in America are niggers.
And you know what? I just want to catch that point that you said because that's the idea. If you're in America, right? And I think that's the ideology. So when we jump in and out as a Caribbean kid again, whether I'm first generation or not, I don't understand that. It's not the history. Africa, they don't understand it as much. There may be shared histories of how things came about, but I guarantee you, my friend, it's a little different over there. And I think it's different over here too, because 2021, even for us now, it's changed. Like, I mean, if you get add to that, sir, just even in your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, very good point. But if we could bring it back to the song itself, I mean, yeah, like, that's all well and good and everything, but like, well, bringing it back to sort of women and how it relates to that and the song title, I mean, where did you go from there after?
I really believe women have the worst.
Okay.
Whatever it is, however badly or poor people are,
of course,
the woman that takes it when they get home from work.
All right, no doubt. And I think on that point, we might just kind of tune in with Maya and see what she has to do. Miss Angelo, I'm going to make sure to respect that and give the respect what it's deserved. We're definitely going to be chatting with her on that. Mr. Ekness, do you have anything to say, sir, before we sign off to the next track?
Okay, well, hey, it's basically a big learning lesson, I guess, but at the end of the day, it still feels a little pretentious, a little offensive coming from a white man, even though he's one of the greatest artistic minds of history.
You know,
I gotta say, I don't know if I agree, but I'm also not a very smart man myself, so maybe the whole point went over my head.
Oh, snap. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, you know what it is? Dead Poet Society. Make sure it is the ungodly hour. We are only here for the hours. Make sure you tune in. I got DJ Wiz in the back. Lil Wiz, how you doing, baby?